Previously on Mizzurna Falls. Sarah, do you know what this key is for? I'm not sure. I don't think it's one of the house keys. It's a locker key, isn't it? What locker? The locker's at school. Hurry and open it! So, is anything inside? A disposable camera and a floppy disk? A disk? Why would Emma have... There's nothing else in here. We can get the photos developed at the camera shop in the central square. Where the fuck is the camera shop? Hello? Did you hear about the rumor that someone strangled Kathy? Yeah, it might be a murder. Hearing that rumor only made me more convinced that Emma and Kathy were together that night. And now, the investigation continues. We're beginning day 3 of Mizzurna Falls. Okay. What are we doing? We have the camera, we gotta get photos developed. I did find the camera place, so we're gonna go straight there. First, someone mentioned that there's a notebook around here that I haven't picked up. I guess I should... Oh, is it this? No, this is the photo, isn't it? That's the photo. Apparently, Matthew has a notebook somewhere in here. Where notebook? Why open on this page? This is our boombox from Uncle Nas. Notebook. Okay, I didn't look in here. About the notebook. It serves 2 functions. Record of character information, record of phone numbers. Use the notebook, open item menu with triangle, select the notebook. Select desired feature and press circle. Information in notebook will be updated as we make progress. Phone numbers will be automatically recorded after successfully connecting a call once. I got the notebook. Alright, so I guess you're supposed to find this at the beginning. Which, I did not. Let's take a look at notebook. Oop, notebook. There's got some bios. Just Wolf. Not everyone has last names. Old woman who seems to want cigarettes. We have not found any cigarettes. He's labeled as Captain. No one knows what his name is. They just call him Captain. All right. Oh, have we seen a picture of Kathy? I feel like we have not actually seen Kathy up to now, but she actually does have a portrait. Oh, actually, we have a lot of numbers in here. We have Winona's house. Does she have a cell phone? We don't have any cell phone numbers. We have numbers for places, but not people specifically. All right. It's almost 7 in the morning. What we're going to do... Oh, someone walking by. What we're going to do is going to pet the dog. And then we're going to get these photos developed. Okay. So, they said that the camera place is in the central square, which is where we are. Now, when I was looking for the camera place, what I was doing, and I'll bring up the map, I was looking at the stores along the intersection, like that, and then afterwards I went around the outer perimeter, and I didn't find anything. But it is here. It turns out, in this quadrant, you can go in the middle of it. And there's the camera place. Welcome. Oh, hey, Matthew. I heard about Emma. But don't worry, I'm sure she's probably fine. Uh-huh. Did you want something? What's up? I'll come back later. You know, I might not look busy, but I really am. No, we won't come back later. We'll come back now. Develop photos, please. I'd like to have these photos developed. Okay, we have a lot of different printing options. Is regular okay? Sure. Regular photos are fine. How long will this take? They're quite busy. Can have it done in an hour. Payment up front? Is that all right? How much is it? $9.50. This game has some pretty good icons. I like the one on the left of the shaking head and no. That's a pretty good one. We will pay. Thanks. Come back in an hour. All right. So what do we got in here? So this is like the one area that I did not realize was here. There's a movie theater. I don't think it's real. I don't think we can go in here. There's a bank. This ATM is like pretty high resolution, but it doesn't seem like we can interact with it. But okay, 8 o'clock is when the photos will be ready. Anything we want to do until then? Well, you know, we've been missing the bear hunt. I don't know if they're still doing it. But if they are, maybe we should head over there and see if we can do anything there. I don't know if there's anything else to do early in the morning. So, let's see. Let's see if we can do something there. So we want to go here and then around. Also, I'll make just to note something. The camera place did not show up on the map. Even though I've been there, it's not there. I don't know, I find that a little odd. The reason I find that odd is because I may not know where the camera place is, but Matthew does. Matthew lives here. He lives in this town. Matthew should not have been running around this town square looking for the camera place because he knows where it is. Now, I don't, but he does. Usually the way a game gets around that is they have the investigator be someone from outside, like, you know, Agent York, or, you know, in TV, you know, Dale Cooper. So the prospective character is someone who doesn't know anything about the town. But Matthew lives here. He lives in Mizzurna Falls. He should know where he should know where the camera place is. I'm just saying that. Let's see. This is the hospital. This is woods. Let's see. Are the cops here? No, that's Cohen's car. So the cops aren't here anyway, but Cohen is. Anything that we can do this early in the morning? Oh, well, one cop is. It's this guy. He's not blocking the way, though. Hello. We don't know what's in these woods. Be careful. Can we find out what's in these woods? Can we go in that cave? Well, actually, this path takes me to this bridge. Here are the falls. It's very pretty. Watching them here at sunrise. I don't think I can skip this, by the way. I mean, why would you? Why would you? So this is still closed. We saw Cohen's car. Oh, there he is. There's Cohen. We doing a bear hunt or anything? If you need anything, I'm always around. What I need, Cohen, is a hunt for bears. That's what I need. Also, you said that when you found Kathy, it was by a big tree, and it looked like someone had set a fire nearby. Can we see that? Because I don't know where that is. I would like to see that site. I don't think I can ask you about that, though. Maybe when you stop walking? No, nothing different. So we've already walked all around here. We didn't find anything. Even though it seems like it should be an important place. The one place we haven't been, of course, is in that cave. And we need to get in that cave. Cohen, how can I get in that cave? Cohen, I crave the cave. Is there any way... What I need is some way to open that gate. Can you do that for me? As a favor, between friends. Can you do that for me? I crave the cave, Cohen. You don't understand how much I need to get in that cave. What if... No, I can't show him this. I don't have the icon to show him that. Okay. He is not interested in my floppy disk. So I guess there's nothing happening here? Like, maybe the bear hunt was only day 2? Maybe it's not every morning. Maybe it was just the morning of day 2, and if you miss that, you can't do it on future days. Well... Yeah, is there anything in here? What? He gave me the slip! Cohen, you said you would always be here for me. You gave me the slip. Oh, that's the oldest trick in the book. Man, Cohen. This guy's no joke. He's got moves. We could learn from him. Be my role model, Cohen. Yeah, so I guess he's leaving. I guess there's no bear hunt. Well, when he leaves, I assume he's gonna go home, but maybe we can tail him? We haven't really tailed anyone. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. We haven't really tailed anyone. Like, I feel like it's probably a little hard to do that because everyone drives real fast. Yeah, he's off already. Okay, let's see. If he wanted to tail someone in this game, how hard is it to do? Okay, yeah, he was going home. Well, when he goes inside, I'll knock on his door and see if he has anything else to say. Well, at least one thing, our photos are ready. So at least there's that. Knock, knock. What's up? The forest is on my mind. Me and the forest, oh, we go way back. I have to watch over it. That's a good line, Cohen. I need to remember that. Later, okay? I need to remember that. When someone asks me what's going on, I'll just do a deep sigh and say, the forest is on my mind. Well, okay. At least, I guess what we can assume is that there's no bear hunt. Maybe it only happens on day 2. Oh, this has been locked. This has not been open. I don't know what this location is, but I guess we need to find a key for it. Hello. Alright, back to the main square. Bam. Perfect parking job. Photos, please. Huh? Matthew, didn't you meet up with Winona? Huh? She already came by to pick up the photographs. What? Winona did? Yeah, she said you asked her to. Oh no, should I not have handed them over? No, it's fine if it was Winona. Sorry about that. I guess I gotta find Winona. Oh, alright. I mean, I guess it's fine, but I want to see the photos. Hold on, my notebook has some phone numbers. Let's see. Winona is triangle, circle, circle, triangle. Well, her house. She doesn't have a cell phone. Triangle, circle, circle, triangle. Due to Ringwald's gas station. You want to talk to Robert? No one's here now. I'm manning the phone. Robert's gone to pick up Winona at the boathouse by the lake. I think they'll be back this afternoon. All right, well, thanks for the tip. Winona, why did you take the photos and go off to the boathouse? I mean, yeah, I mean, we're in on this together, but I want to see the photos. Fortunately, the boathouse is not that far away. I mean, you never know where Winona's going to be, because she just runs all over town. Oh, wait, is that them over there? I mean, it was only a few pixels, but it might have been. Yeah, there she is. Hello, Winona. You got the photos? Matthew, I was looking for you. You've got the photographs, right? Sorry about that. I just couldn't wait to see them. Don't worry about it. So it was just the one shot? There was one more, but it didn't come out properly. It was all black. Oh-ho! Well, what's this? This is the no entry sign of Barrows Forest, isn't it? Yeah, why take a picture of that, though? Do you know what's beyond that sign? Yeah, it's a cave. There's a cave. It's in the photo, Matthew. I heard there's some kind of native thing there? Why has that place been marked no entry anyway? I wonder. I guess I'll ask Morgan. Can I take the photo? Sure. I got the no entry photo. The Emma I always saw wasn't the real Emma at all. I wish I realized that sooner. I wish I realized Emma was the kind of guy who would stab men in the thigh with a fork. Can we not talk to Dad? You need something? Actually, that's not her dad, is it? Dennis. Have we seen Dennis before? Hold on, let me take a look at our notebook. That's Winona's dad. Dennis Astin, the owner of Astin Farm, which powers the local economy. He's the most powerful man in town. He's the father of Mel, Matthew's classmate. Okay, this is the guy that the workers are striking against. They're demanding better working conditions. And Mel is Dennis's only son, known in town as something of a bad boy. Highly irritable, he's a rebel without a cause. Just rebelling against Dad, probably. Alright, you two talking about something? Winona, you ever take the boat out to, out there? I don't know if there's anyone out there. But I mean, we marked it down on our map that there's a cabin out here. Okay, while we're doing this, let's think about what we want to do next. We got the photo, and we said we were going to take it to Morgan. So we'll see if he's at the sheriff's department. Though Morgan can be on the road quite often. Also, the second photo was completely black and did not come out properly. Well, doesn't look like anyone's out here. And this door does not appear to be a real door. Doesn't seem like anyone's here. Well, that's fine. We're busy today anyway. We gotta go talk to Morgan. I wonder why they did this with Winona coming around to take the camera. Is it just to, like, put a little inconvenience in your way? I mean, we called the phone... Okay, so if I didn't find the notebook, if I wasn't told that there was a notebook in that room, I wouldn't have it, and so I wouldn't have the number. I guess I would have had to have driven around town looking for Winona, which, I mean, she's running around all the time, so it's not unlikely that I would have found her, but I would not have... I mean, I guess it's just a little bit of an inconvenience in your way. Before you can see that photo. But I mean, I could have stuck around at the camera place. I could have just stayed there. I didn't have to leave. Well, Winona's gone. Dennis sticks around. I mean, he's a powerful man in town, but so far he has not played a part in the story. At least not that we have seen. Maybe we should head over to his farm. Oh, that pickup truck drove away. I wonder if that was Winona's dad. Maybe we should head over to his farm at some point and talk to the striking workers again. See if there's anything going on there. Let's see, the sheriff's department, you keep going south, right? There's a cop car coming. I wonder if that's Morgan. Yeah, keep going south and then turn that way. That car, no. Like, Morgan, I think, drives an SUV. Not the regular cop car. Standing by the park. You ever get into that school? Anyone up here at the park? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know, just wanted to check. Yeah, so sheriff's department right there. Oh, is that Winona? Winona, you want to go in and talk to, no, it's not. Wearing green. Someone else. Have you seen the notice boards? They're updated with the latest developments in town. They're really informative. I probably should check those more often. There is one in the sheriff's department. Hi, Cohen. A break-in at the Rowlands, eh? How terrible. Matthew, a solid investigation is all about questioning locals. If someone seems like they might know something, go talk to them. Yeah, I get it. Of course, even if you go to their house, they might be out. You should give them a call first to avoid a wasted trip. That's a good point. Now that I have some more phone numbers, I could call in advance like a real person might, and not just crash my car into their house and knock on the door and ask them if they know anything about my missing friend. Hello, Morgan. Glad to see you're here. You seem busy. I'm up to my eyeballs. We don't have enough manpower. Can't I join? What, you? That's crazy talk. But then I could help with the investigation. All right. Tell you what, I'll think about it. Oh man, I'm hungry. I think I'll head to the diner for a burger today. All right, but before you do that, what would you say to this? What's this? It's one of the photos from the camera in Emma's locker. These are Emma's photos? This is the restricted area in the forest. What's in there? A cave painting left by the native tribes people. A cave painting? Why does that need to be blocked off from the public? I'm the one who blocked it off, true, but it was the government who gave that order. The government? Is it really that important? I don't know. I doubt it. I just did what I was ordered. So Emma went in there, huh? So it's an actual cave? Yeah, well, it's not really a cave, more of a dugout area in the rock there. I bet that all-black photo came from Emma trying to take a photo of the wall painting in the dark cave, because Emma doesn't know that you need to use a flash. Of course she didn't know that. Well, if Emma went inside, I'd better go and check it out. Can I come along too? I want to go inside. I know Emma was in there. Come on, I just want to know why. Well, alright. Can we go right now? No, not right now. Let's see. Meet me in front of the waterfall in 2 hours. Hell yes. Alright. Alright, here we go. We're getting in there. Making it happen. But also, there's something else I want to show you. Floppy disk. Help computer? What's that? Do you have any ideas? What, you don't know? No? Tell me. Oh, I have no idea. I'm not very good with technology. You should ask Mary Lou. Oh? Does she know what to do with a floppy disk? It's so mysterious. It's so high-tech. What do I do with this plastic square? How do I read this? Help computer. Stop all the downloading? Can you tell me what kind of data is on this disk? Give it here a second. I'll check. Morgan, do you want to check out the disk? She's doing some arcane magical arts. Okay, he's gone. This looks like audio data. Audio data? You mean like music? I don't know if it's music or not. Can't you listen to it? Not on this. Oh, no sound card, huh? I mean, that does make sense. It's not for a computer. I think it's for a special keyboard or something like that. A keyboard? Yeah, like an electric organ. There's loads of devices like that around these days. Thanks. All right. Where might we have an electric organ? You should ask around to see if anyone has an electric organ. Maybe they might have one at a church? Maybe. What time is it? All right, so like 12:30, we're gonna wanna be at the falls. That's plenty of time to head to the church. All right, let's turn around. Alright, so... Like, the way here was blocked, right? There's, like, road construction. It was like there was, like, a rock slide or something. You can't go here. So we have to take the long way. So let's turn left. And then there and like that. Church this way? Does take a while to get here. I guess if we want to make sure that we get to the waterfall on time, we don't want to spend too much time here. What am I hitting? Alright, we're here. Everyone out of the way. I need to examine your organ. Organ examiner here. Church organ examiner. What? We're getting a cutscene. Dear Heavenly Father, grant the child peaceful sleep. Lord, please forgive the sinful child, and please forgive me. Father Barton, I was confessing my sins to the Lord. By child, do you mean Kathy? Yes. We humans live under the burden of our own sins. By dying, she has been released from this burden, and will never sin again. When I think of it that way, it seems like it was a blessing she died. How can you say that? From birth until death, we must all choose our own way to live. To live a pure life or to live a life of sin. That child... No, never mind. It's too complicated for you. Okay. Well, that's all interesting, Father. Let us pray for those poor unfortunate souls, so they may be shown the righteous path. Can I ask you about, like, a floppy disk? What's this? Emma had it. Is that so? I'm sorry, but I have no hints to give. Father Barton, are you aware that you're in a video game? I do hope we find some clues. Alright. Doesn't know about the floppy disk. You know about this photo? Matthew, you must never go in there. Why not? The devil resides in there. Oh, wow. Mr. Satan himself. Alright, I want to take a look at your organ. Can I not walk up on that? Is that too much? That's too high? Doesn't seem like I can interact with it. Okay. Wonderful. I don't have too much time to look around. What do we got back here? Is that a trap door? It certainly does look like a trap door. I can't interact with it. Anything here? No? That's locked. Oh. I can pick this box up. I can put it down. I can step on it? Do I want to do that? Wait, why do I want to do that? Is there anywhere in here that would be useful? I can't go through a door with it. What's down here? Figures. It doesn't say locked, it said it won't open. Alright, I don't know what we do with this box. But, I gotta go. Some sort of locked basement. Some sort of trap door. Nothing was mentioned about the organ. We could not interact with it. I don't know if that organ had a slot for a floppy disk. Something to keep in mind. Also, something to keep in mind is that we got like a little cutscene there. I didn't expect that. But it appears that Father Barton's viewpoint on it is that, hey, maybe dying is a good thing, actually, because if you're dead, you can't sin anymore. So maybe if you're free of sin and you die at that point, like maybe if someone killed you, like they'd actually be doing you a favor. Having been raised Catholic, that's exactly the kind of loophole I can imagine someone coming up with. Actually, hold on. What's that? No, not that. Let's see. Oh, that goes to this, like, little houses here. Yeah, I don't know what those are. That's something else we should find out at some point. We don't have time to do that now. What we need to do is get to the woods. I don't want to be late. I mean, I don't know how much of a window we have. I just, you know, in real life, I hate being late. It's something that does make me anxious if I'm late for an appointment. I need to be early. I need to get there early. If I'm not, what are we doing? What are we even doing here? So, the game so far does seem to want us to be suspicious of Father Barton. He was in the room where when Kathy died. The way the head nurse says it, she looked at Kathy looked at Father Barton when he walked into the room, and then screamed and died. Hold on a moment. Right, so that way. Dr. James said that if you have a traumatic memory, then maybe seeing something that would trigger it could make it just come all back at once, and maybe that happened to Kathy. So the game certainly does seem to want us to suspect Father Barton. Maybe a little too much. Especially now that we have this conversation with him where he says, you know, she was pure and now she's dead, so she can't sin again. So actually, yeah, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe that's all right that she's dead now. Who's to say? Woods are this way. I am starting to remember how to get around the town now. Starting to. Alright, so he's not here yet. Good, we made it before him. Out of the way, piss boy. So he said meet at the waterfall. And that was 2 hours ago at this point. Here's the falls. That's the bridge. It's locked up. So I guess we made it here before him. Oh, I think it's automatic now? There we go. There you are, Matthew. Did you wait long? Did you know? The native is worship this waterfall. I see. Shall we go? Yeah, that's right. Open up that gate. Hey. Well, it's unlocked now, probably. The painting's inside of this cave. Let's go. There we go. Get in there. Let's see the cave. Wow, Officer Morgan, you're really tiny now. Oh, that's just perspective. So, people have searched this cave, right? Okay, I guess it's not much of a cave. It really is quite shallow. This is... It seems really ancient, doesn't it? Doesn't matter how long I stare at it. I can't figure out what it means. Well, let's see. There's two red figures. One of them is lying down. The other one is standing over them. And then there's, like, I don't know, some, in the upper right-hand corner, maybe a tentacle monster? I wonder if this is meant to be the sun. It probably shows that the ancient peoples worship the sun. They don't really look like they're worshipping it, though. That's true. Wonder what this painting meant to Emma. I don't think this painting is related to the case. Matthew, have you seen enough? I guess. What's up? I don't like the atmosphere in here. I see. Let's just go. Alright, that's all that's in there. No bears and no Emma. Cohen. So, did you find anything? Nothing. What are you doing here, Cohen? I've asked Cohen to patrol the forest for me. I see. It's just helping an old man still feel useful. Matthew, I'm leaving. You should ask James if you want to know more about that cave painting. Oh, does he know more about it? He's the expert on these things. Okay, yeah, when we were introduced to him, it did say that he looks into matters of the spiritual and the supernatural. Also, James was in the room when Kathy died. Cohen, what about you? I'll patrol the forest a little longer. All right. Well, it's just about 1 p.m. Hospital is certainly still open. Let's go talk to Dr. James. Surely a doctor in a hospital wouldn't have anything other to do than to talk to me about this. Well, I mean, it's a very small town. Population's very low. Alright, so yeah, hospital that way. Still, I don't know how we get cigarettes for the old lady. I have not seen cigarettes anywhere. But she wants them. Alright. Dr. James, I think we found him down here previously. Yeah, I remember seeing him in here, but he's not in here right now. Drinks? We cannot purchase drinks. I don't suppose anyone here knows where Dr. James... I can't come back here. Does anyone here know where Dr. James is? Hi there. All right. No one in here. Hi there. Well, that's the head nurse. She doesn't have anything else to actually say after telling us the story of Kathy's death. No one in here. Where are the doctors? Not just Dr. James, but the other doctor. I don't see him around. Okay, here's a Smokes lady. I wonder how many happy birthdays I'll get this year. Are the doctors just off today? Well, if we don't find Dr. James... I mean, we know where he goes at night. Oh, this is not him, but this is the other doctor. Man, I want to go blow off some steam with a cute nurse or two. Know what I mean? Sure. I sure do, Dr. Samuel. Oh, by the way, Do you, have an electric organ around? A disc? You know how to use it? Maybe a secretary or receptionist would know. Secretary or receptionist? Yeah, they use computers, don't they? Not that I know much about that. They do use computers. Come to think of it. Well, we could try the basement. I still wonder, on day 2, would it have been possible to actually get in here to see Kathy's body? They mentioned it was stored here, but we were not able to get in. I don't know if it would have been possible to do that. Yeah, last time none of these doors were real doors. And that seems like it still might be the case. Yeah. I wish I could ask someone where Dr. James is. It's 2 p.m. It should be in the hospital, I would think. Unless he was, like, taking a break and walking around. Hi there. I don't suppose you have an electric organ anywhere. No, I can't show them the disc. Oh, the news boards. We should just remember to look at these every so often, like that one NPC said. Oh, on the 27th at 11:30 a.m., a pair of masked robbers entered the town diner with firearms. Wow. The suspect stole... Oh, there he is! Hey, you fuck. Get back here. The suspect stole $630 in cash from the register and fled the scene. They have yet to be apprehended. Okay, hold on. Let me write that down in my actual notes. Hold on. Let's see now. In my miscellaneous events. Here we go. So let's see. It says 27th, 11:30 a.m. armed robbery of the diner. There you are. Do you know anything about that cave painting in the forest? The painting? You saw it? In the area that's blocked off? Yeah. I'm guessing it's around 1,000 years old. It depicts an ancient ritual. There were people lying on the ground underneath what looked like a sun. No, it's not a sun. It's something else. And those people aren't just lying down. They're dead! It's a ritual to mourn the dead? On the contrary, it's a ritual to bring the dead back to life. Bring them back to life? Yep. But why are you asking about the cave painting anyway? I think Emma went to look at it. I wanted to know why she'd be interested in something like that. See. I told you Emma was having doubts about the meaning of life, right? Yeah? Well, I think it's more like she was worrying about death. To ponder life is to ponder death, after all. What does that mean exactly? According to my research, the native tribespeople were able to die while still living. What does that mean? The ritual shown in the painting, it's known as the Death Journey Ritual. It involves killing a person and then bringing them back to life. I wonder if Emma wanted to experience the world of death. Who knows? Perhaps it's natural to want to understand life by experiencing death. Just once. There's nothing natural about that. Okay, sits back down. Well, okay, dying while you're still alive. I do remember the wise words of Captain Lou Albano, who said that if you take drugs, you die and go to hell. You know, you go to hell before you die. So maybe drugs have something to do with this. Maybe Emma was taking the drugs. By the way, since the cave's off limits, how did you manage to see it? I asked Cohen to let me in. I could have done that at any time, huh? Cohen? Morgan said that the government is in charge of it. Oh, don't you know? Cohen used to be a colonel in the military. So he had a little more clout than your average Joe. Cohen? I didn't know that. So that's why Morgan's having him patrol the forest. Precisely. Don't stare at me. I can't work if you're going to do that. All right. Let me show you some things. What about this? What's this? It was in Emma's locker. Emma's locker, huh? There might be some important data in there. Mm-hmm. Find someone, anyone with a PC. Do you want to look at this photo? This is the no entry sign from the forest, right? I don't know why it's blocked off either. There's a cave painting inside there. Native. Maybe Morgan will let you in there if you ask him. I see. It's not exactly heavily secured. You could just climb. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could have just climbed over that fence. That's true. All right. Okay, so I don't know if we got much information to go on there. It was just there is a ritual of experiencing death while you were still alive. Yeah? Is there anyone I should be talking to about that? We have the disc for musical data, and we need to find an electric organ. The only organ I can think of that would be in the church, but I don't know if that's electric, and I don't know if it has a disk drive, and we can't actually interact with it or ask the priest about it. Is there anyone else in the town that might have an electric organ? We don't know. We've now been into the cave, but is that information something that is useful to us? Like, I mean, I guess it'll come up later, but does that actually connect to anything else that's happening? Regardless, I think we're done with the hospital for the time being. Oh, did I read? Oh, we read the news. What did Town Talk say? Okay, yeah, Astin Farm. Maybe we should go there and see what's Yeah, they're petitioning Dennis Astin. Maybe we should go over there, see what's happening. Let's see. The farm is to the south, I believe. Yeah, we want to go around there. We've seen Mel a couple of times and Dennis once, but neither of them have actually said anything of interest. Oh, is Morgan here? Knock knock? You want something with me? What do you want? Is Mel home? Mel? I don't know where he is. His room's around the side. What do you want? What? What do you want? Is Mel here? Mel? In his room, isn't he? If he's not there, tough luck, 'cause I don't know where he goes. But you live together. Together? Give me a break. We barely even cross paths. Don't go knocking on his door on this door for anything to do with Mel. Help computer? Huh? A disk? Do you have a computer or anything like that? No, don't bother me. I'm busy. Photo? Do you know this place? Don't know? Don't care. Don't bother me with your boring questions. Okay. Honestly, what? What now? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Heston. Sorry to bother you. Keep on fighting. Our lives depend on it. Oh, Mr. Astin, the strikers are here. Hi there. Please try to understand what it's like. Boss, we demand renovations. Good luck with that. Good luck with the striking. So, hold on. He said that Mel's door was around the side. Oh, hi, Morgan. You staring at the wall? Huh? What? Oh, what? Oh. Okay, that's what that is. Mel's room. Mel. I'm looking through your stuff. What's this? 9 p.m. motel. Did Mel get a room at the motel? I got Mel's note. Well, maybe we'll see some action at the motel. What's this? It's like is this like a closet? It's pretty big. I guess is it a closet? It looks like it has a drape around it, like a voting booth or something. All right, I guess we have a little bit of information about where Mel might be. I guess we should make a note of that. Don't know if it's 9 p.m. for just tonight, or if that could be any night. What about this? Mel wrote this, so he used the motel. Well, that in itself is not much to go on. I can't do anything with this. Now, if we at least had the dates... Yeah. It's true, the note does not have a date on it. Still, I mean, when 9 p.m. comes, we could go there to see if anything's happening tonight. It may be referring to a previous night when something went down. So, what else could we do in, like, the next few minutes? We are... Let's see, we're next to the park. Here's the sheriff's department. There's the high school. We will need to get some gas. The high school. Just, thinking about something. I went back and looked at that initial tryout video. Like, we were in the high school library and there was a section on philosophy. And in the tryout video, Winona does mention the philosophy book. That there was a philosophy book that Emma was reading. And we went in that philosophy section and specifically said it was the philosophy section, but we couldn't actually find anything. I don't know if we need to find the name of the book. Because Winona did not know the name of the book. Now, by the way, you have computer. I don't suppose you might know... Oh, I can't actually show her any of this. Where are the books on philosophy? Second bookshelf from the right. On the top... Oh, they're specifically on the top shelf. Okay, so... They're on the top shelf. When we were in the church, we picked up a box, and we were able to stand on the box. Is there anything like that in here that could give us a boost? Huh? Huh? Uh-huh. That book is as good as ours. Alright, so... Can we see anything? I guess we have to get a little bit closer to this. Is this it here, or is it this it here? He's not saying anything either way. It was like in this corner. It's not acknowledging anything. All right, let's just move this out of the way for a sec. So, when we found the philosophy section, it was like around here. Unless I'm completely misremembering that. Religion and philosophy. So this is it here. Yeah, this is it here. And then we didn't find anything. But maybe if we have something to give us a boost... Where exactly, I'm not sure. I guess not quite there. She said it's on the top shelf. Is this the book Winona was talking about? It's titled History of Philosophy. There's a bookmark stuck between the pages. Nothing exists, and if it did, no one could be aware of it. And if anyone was aware of it, they could not communicate it to others. Kind of dark. Did Emma leave this bookmark here? I'll have to ask James. Okay. Back to the hospital. So that quote on its own really is not going to direct me anywhere. Maybe Dr. James can give me some insight. Just make sure. Right, going up there, and then up there. Alright, so why was Emma, why was Emma so concerned with death? Reading about this philosophy about not being, can't know anything or communicate it to others. Wanting to get into the cave with the painting depicting dying while you're alive. And does any of this have anything to do with Kathy? How are they linked? So far there has been no link. Oh, how convenient. Dr. James? Are you busy right now? Not really. You want to ask me something about Emma? Nothing exists, but if, actually, let me get the proper voice. Nothing exists, but if it did, nothing could be known about it. But if something were known about it, it could not be communicated to others. This was written in a book I think Emma was reading. You're quite the detective. That does sound like Emma, all right. Don't mock me, please. All right. It's a quote from Gorgias, an ancient philosopher. I think it sums up Emma's state of mind pretty well. It's sad. Sounds like being all alone, trapped in your own world, unable to escape. And there was a side to Emma you never knew. An Emma who's gone beyond what most people could understand. The kind of Emma who would stab dudes in the thigh with a fork. You ever go to the bar? You mean Wolves? I'm underage. Emma went there a lot. What? Wolves is where I got to know Emma in the first place. She's been in all sorts of trouble there, you know. Got a bit of a reputation for stabbing dudes. They don't believe it. You only knew one side of her. You might see the other side if you come. Maybe even the key to finding her. I mean, we've been there. I'm working. You're not really working hard. Not really. What TV shows do you watch? I love the shopping channel. You can buy stuff over the phone. All right. So I think we will save a game. Let us save. And I think that's enough for tonight's session of Mizzurna Falls. And we did quite a bit, I think. Got quite a bit done tonight. Man, we got the photos developed. We found out the one photo was of the was of the gate in the park, not the park, the woods. The other was black. Then we got into the cave with the cave painting. So we saw that, but what does it mean? Why did Emma want to go there? We found out what kind of data was on the floppy disk. It's musical data for an electric organ. Where can we use it, though, we're unclear. The organ in the church we were not able to interact with, though that church does have a strange little trap door, which might be kind of suspicious. We also got a scene with Father Barton where he said maybe it's actually good that Kathy's dead. Maybe that's a good thing, actually, because it means she can't sin. Can't sin if you're dead. What a blessing. We got to the library and found the book. But does learning about the cave painting in the book and the quote from the book, is that really helping us figure out what to do next right now? Not really. I mean, I'm sure it's something that'll come up, but I just don't know what we're going to do with it right now. We found out that Mel has a note that talks about going to the motel at 9 p.m., though we don't know if that's tonight or if that might be a future night. We found out that the diner was robbed earlier. We weren't there for that, but, you know, in another playthrough, I'm sure we could be. So, yeah, we did get quite a bit done, but what's the next direction? I guess night's falling. Probably we're going to go to... Probably what we're going to do is at 9 p.m. we're going to go to the motel just to see if anything happens there. If after that, we'll head to the bar to see if we can catch Isabella performing. And maybe Dr. James has something else to talk about at the bar. But where can we find an organ that needs this floppy disk? And what kind of musical data would be on it? These are kind of the only clues we have at the moment. We didn't find anything else about Kathy. So we got quite a bit of progress, but it's a little unclear what we should be doing next. Maybe it'll become clear next time with Mizzurna Falls.